everybody, and welcome back to another Clean With Me. I hope you guys are excited to come along with me while we are prepping for the birthday party, for my daughter's birthday party this week, and then we will also be cleaning up after the birthday party in this video. So the only thing you don't get to see is the birthday party. Sorry. But we have a 4-year-old officially now, so that is weird, but it was a great time. We had our family come over and I made chili and cornbread, and it was just a great time to have everybody together. We watched football and hung out, and Naomi got to open her presents. It was perfect. But if you guys are excited about this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I am super excited to be back for the second week in a row. It's like a record now. But we are on our way. November is trucking along and we are making progress towards December, which means towards Vlogmas. So we are prepping. And now that Naomi's birthday is out of the way, my main focus is going to be getting the house ready to decorate for Christmas. So if you guys are excited, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get those to-do lists out and let's jump into it. First things first, this is the night before the party and I am cleaning off the table, and I had to wrap a couple presents and get some stuff ready for just for the next day. I was hoping to get a lot more done this night than I did, but as you can see there in the corner, I had a little buddy following me around, making it a little difficult to get everything I needed to get done. But it's okay. Dad to the rescue eventually. He's going to come and take this little guy away and out of my hair, so that I can have my hands free to get stuff done that I needed to get done. But yeah, mostly I have been working super hard at trying to keep our table cleaned off. I remember I mentioned to you guys in the last video that these surfaces have been the bane of my existence lately. I don't know why. I just can't keep them clear. It's like they just become a dumping ground for everything, a catch-all, and I really don't like it. I want to be able to sit down with my family and eat a meal. So it's been a big goal of mine to make sure that I am keeping this table cleared off, and that we are focusing on that goal. And I'm trying to work out how I'm going to add that into my my new zonal cleans, but that is definitely the goal that I have for myself. Here I'm unwrapping all of Naomi's little gifts she got from her great aunt and uncle who live out of state. They usually mail her gifts to us, and then we wrap them up and then she gets to open them. They do the same thing for Christmas too. It's always super fun. So they got her a big pack of bluey little figures of all the friends and everything. So I was unwrapping each of those and getting them into the bag for her. So that was fun. But like I said, I had to wrap some presents. That was the main thing I was trying to do tonight. And there we see Dad coming to the rescue, fishing something out of his mouth. I don't know what he had. He did steal that out of my plant though. I was like, hey, you took my cat's tail. Bring that back. But anyways, this video, I think the theme of this video, it's kind of hilarious, is cleaning with children. That is literally the theme of this video. You're going to see as I'm cleaning, and then in the next clip when I'm cleaning in the living room, this is the epitome of trying to clean your house while your children are awake and home. Usually I try to do my cleaning either when Naomi's at school and the other two are napping, or at night when they're all asleep, or like this night when Kev's home and he's able to grab a baby for me and keep him entertained. But I ended up having to do some cleaning during the morning of the party, and oh my goodness, it's hectic. I was thinking to myself while I was doing it, how did my mother ever do this? Because I probably would have lost my mind if I was trying to clean my house and all my children were awake. But she did it. I remember like watching her clean, and I don't know, it's just weird. Ella likes to try to be involved in the cleaning now, but when she's involved in the cleaning, it ends up being more like I'm here to mess up and undo everything that you've just done instead of actually helping me. And Naomi is just like she likes to throw everything over the baby gates, and that's how she cleans up. So we just have piles of toys on the other side of the baby gate. I'm like, okay, that's not exactly what I meant when I was like, here's the basket, let's put all the toys in the basket. But I'll take what I can get. At least they're all in one location now, and I can just go take the basket and scoop them all up in one go. But it was really surreal. I had to take a moment to just kind of think about how I got here. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old and an almost 1-year-old, and I'm just like, wow, I'm out here doing it. And it was funny because when I remember when I found out I was pregnant with Luke, I said to my mom, I have no idea how you do 3 kids. I feel like I can barely handle 2. And she told me, you just do it. And she's correct. I just do it. Every day I just get up and just do it. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I am. So I think that's definitely the most accurate way to describe it. This couch, let me tell you, I love this couch. I love the leather because it is so much easier to keep clean. And the only thing that I don't like is that it definitely collects crumbs a lot more than I feel like our other couches ever did. I don't know why, but I have to constantly vacuum this couch. Otherwise, it just is like, it's like sitting in a cracker box. It's horrible. But yeah, as you can see here, my little assistant helping me with the vacuum. I did have the TV on for them so that they would hopefully watch that and not care. It's kind of funny because Naomi can't hear the vacuum cleaner, and so she's unaffected by it. But everyone else is staying far away from it because they do not like it. They are scared. They're like, nope, I don't want that. Don't want that vacuum cleaner. Get it away from me. No, no, no. You see Ella, she's like, okay, now that the vacuum cleaner is gone, I can come back in here and I can hang out. So right here, I am using I think it's Weiman's leather cleaner, and I absolutely love it. It smells like lemon, and it just makes the couch so shiny. I've used it before, and you guys have seen it in previous videos, but it is 100% my favorite. I absolutely love the way that it works. And I've used a couple other things. Like, I've heard that you can use Pledge on there. I've also heard that you can use like a Lysol type of spray. I don't know. Anyways, I just like the way that this cleans. Just look how shiny the one half of the couch is compared to the side that I haven't done yet. It's just like, oh my goodness. And also, it was kind of chilly this weekend, but I was so hot. I was so hot cleaning this house and trying to keep these kids from being crazy, so I had to open a window, but ended up being okay. I don't know how the feet of the couch get so dirty. It's like drops of stuff. I guess the kids are probably spilling stuff is probably likely what the problem is, but I'm just like, oh, how do I get all these little drops down here? And then as soon as I think I've got them all, I look back and I see some more. But so we, like I said, we had everybody coming over. So my main focus with this living room was to get the couch clean so everyone had a place to sit, and then to get all the toys out of the living room, and then vacuum and clean up the coffee table so that we could use it properly, which we have made a decision. We are getting rid of the coffee table. We're actually probably going to get rid of it this week before we put the Christmas tree up, because we're going to bring the kids' table and chair over here in front of the couch so that they can sit at on their chairs at their table in front of the TV and color and play with their blocks and stuff like that. Where it is in the playroom, it just gets shoved up against a wall and it doesn't get used properly. It just holds stuff. Oh, look at that. Another surface in our house that just becomes a catch-all. So, anyways, Ella likes to bring the chair from the table into the living room and sit at the coffee table. So I think this is just a good move for right now. Coffee tables, maybe when the kids are a little bit older and we are not bumping our heads so much. That's the other thing is Naomi fell off of the coffee table because she was climbing on it, and Mr. Buddy hits his head on it all the time because he's trying to learn how to walk, and he pulls up on it and then he falls, and I'm just like, no, this coffee table is a really nice coffee table. It's like solid mahogany, but it definitely has got to go. But I'm excited. You can see the perfect spot right there in front of that window directly at the back of the room is where the Christmas tree is going to go. And guys, this year, I am so excited to decorate. I didn't decorate as much as I wanted to last year because I was pregnant and sick and I was having such a hard time. I had a horrible pregnancy with Luke. I was so sick, the sickest I've ever been. I think I was nauseous and I think I got sick every single day until I was about 22 or 23 weeks. So like half my pregnancy. And I found out I was pregnant like at 6 weeks. So it was pretty early. I found out because I got sick. I was like, wait a second. Why am I so sick? But anyways, so here I am just going to vacuum up really quick. I stuck Ella up on the couch. Like, you got to stay out of the way so I can vacuum, not be in mommy's way. And she thought it was funny, but like I said, she doesn't like the vacuum because she can hear it. So she's like, I don't want anything to do with that. But Naomi comes in here and she's just like, what are we doing? What's happening? Unaffected. It's kind of funny because when we had just cats and no kids, we had 4 cats when we first got married, and we had one cat. It was our first boy cat. He was so unaffected by the vacuum cleaner when he was little that he would sit on it and like ride on it while I was vacuuming. But then we had an older cat, and she was just like, listen, we got to run from this thing, okay? So every time the vacuum cleaner would come out, she would take off running. So he started taking off running and became afraid of it. So then we ended up with 4 cats who were afraid of the vacuum cleaner. And then you felt like you were traumatizing them every time you turned it on. But anyways, I love how she claps. She's just like, yay, 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 yay. So exciting. She was having a great time. So then I decided to come in here and I was going to vacuum through the kitchen and the dining room just to try to pick up all these Cheerios on the floor. And Mr. Buddy was hanging out in his bouncer so that I could keep him restrained away from getting in the way of everything and undoing all the stuff that I was doing. And I also didn't want him to fall while he was trying to chase after me. But this scene right here is the epitome of trying to clean with kids. Actually, I got so into cleaning and I wasn't paying attention, and Ella ran off with my phone. And I left a little bit of a clip in here after she took my phone. It was kind of funny. But it's coming up and it's going to have sound, so I will stop talking for a little bit so you can listen to the silly nonsense that is Ella taking my phone. But anyways, like I said, I was just going to vacuum really quick. I had planned to mop, but I didn't end up having time to do that, so I'll have to do that later. And there you have it. Nice little intermission there. But it was funny because I asked Kev to come and take the trash out for me, and then he was in here, so I was like, whoa, will you also put this baking dish back up here in the cabinet for me while you're in here? So he was putting that away for me so I could get started on these dishes. So this is after the party now, and we're cleaning up from all the dishes. It's actually, I think, the day after the party that we're finally cleaning up because we all got sick. The kids were sick. I was sick. I still kind of am sick, but I'm feeling a lot better, so that's good. So going ahead and getting it clean. And Kevin went and took the trash out and brought me back a flower. One of the few flowers still alive on my plant out there. But the weather is finally changing and turning cold. It's been very unseasonably warm here. I've only worn long sleeves out of the house twice, and I'm kind of like, hello, where's the fall weather? I have some new sweaters I want to wear. I have some cute outfits I want to put together, and I feel like I'm just going to sweat like crazy if I try to wear any of my fall clothes outside. I haven't even officially switched my clothes yet. I still have all my tank tops and t-shirts and everything out because I'm like, it's still hot. I don't need that. This week is supposed to be in the 50s, so that's going to be better. More like the fall weather, kind of getting me in the mood to decorate for Christmas. I will say this, it reminds me a lot of Christmas growing up in Zambia, because Christmas growing up in Zambia was always really hot. I remember one Christmas was 100 degrees. It was so hot. And we kind of had a family tradition when I was really young that we would go to the water park on Christmas Eve. I think I've talked about this before during Vlogmas, but Anyways, it's getting me in the mood for Zambian Christmas. All I need is some rain now. And I don't know about you guys, but we've had like hardly any rain all summer. So I'm looking forward to some rainy days and even a little bit of snow. I know. I said it. I'm looking forward to the snow. It's weird. And who likes snow? Not really me, but I would be okay with it after all this like hot weather. I'm kind of like, okay, that'd be fine. But anyways, so yeah. I used my stock pot, my actual, like, this stock pot right here on the counter. I used it to make chili. It's for canning. It's for pressure canning. But I was like, I need a bigger pot to make this a giant amount of chili that I'm going to make. And none of my other big sauce pots I felt like was going to be enough. So I'm kind of glad I used it. It cleaned really nice and easy. I'm like, wow, no wonder my grandma made everything in a pot like this. This is like the best pot I've ever had. I think I actually got it from Kevin's grandma. When she passed away, we were going through the stuff in her house, and I think that's where I got this stock pot from. I know I got one from somebody else, and I know I have two, but I think this is the one I got from his grandma. So I'm just doing the dishes and cleaning up and everything, and I didn't actually have a whole lot of dishes in there. There was just some big dishes. There was like the crock pot thing, and then there was all the pots and pans that I used to make the chili and all the stuff I used to make the cornbread. So I was just getting all of that cleaned up. And then there was the dish I made the brownies for the party and the cupcake things I made cupcakes for her class on her actual birthday. She had a party at school with cupcakes, which she actually cried the whole party. Her teacher sent me like 2 pictures of her eating her cupcake at school, and she was crying because she didn't want to sit down and eat. She wanted to play, and so she was really mad. So the pictures are so sad. Just like, oh. And Kev said, well, it's her party. She can cry if she wants to. And then I just laughed. I was like, okay, sure, true, fine, fair enough. She can cry if she wants to. But yeah, it's been funny. So I've just been getting everything all picked up and ready. My plan for this week is to go ahead and pull down all the fall decor. I'm going to have Kev bring in the fall tote tomorrow so I can take down all that fall decor. And now that the house is pretty much clean and reset, it'll be way easier to start undecorating so that we can in turn start decorating for Christmas. And like I said, I'm excited to go all out this year because I'm not pregnant. I just have the kids that at home. We're in a good routine. It's going to be super fun. And the only goal I'll have after Christmas is to get the Christmas decorations down and put away before Luke's first birthday, which is 1 month after Christmas. So that gives me a whole month to put all the Christmas decorations away and get all the normal stuff back up. I can definitely handle that. I feel like I could definitely do that. So I'm in a good spot and I'm feeling pretty good. And I know like the last 2 months before this were pretty rough for me mentally and dealing with everything with adjusting to 3 kids and just kind of feeling like, ugh. I hit that 7-month mark with my kids, and I just, with like being postpartum, 7 months postpartum, and it's just really hard. You're in a different season. A lot of 7-month-olds go through a sleep regression. Luke did go through a sleep regression, but it was totally related to teeth. He was teething, and so he was having a hard time with his teeth. But I think for the most part, it was spurred on by this kind of got to 7 months. Naomi got back in school, and then I was just like, bleh. Like, I pushed through the summer. I did a whole lot during the summer for the kids. So I got to the beginning of school and after my brother's wedding, and I was just like, okay, I could just bleh for a minute. And then I kind of ended up spiraling. But I'm okay now. I'm in a really good place, and I'm just so happy to be back into cleaning and taking care of my house and providing for my family in that way. But I want to know what you guys have been working on. Like, what are your projects that you're working on at home? Are you trying to get decluttered before the holidays? Are you planning your schedule for when you're going to decorate? What is the big thing that you've got coming up on your to-do list that you're preparing for? Like I said, I'm getting ready to decorate, so I'm excited for that. but I'm also trying to figure out the new cleaning schedule. I'm still trying to get my zones worked out. And once I have a solid plan, I'll make a video about it so that we can all discuss it together and so that you guys can see how I am changing and adapting my cleaning schedule. Like I said, I made the zonal clean for my first house, and that was almost 4 years ago now, because it was when it was 4 years ago because it was when Naomi was born. So yeah, it's 4 years old. It's definitely time for a change. I've changed. Our house has changed. Our living situation has changed. The amount of children we have has changed. So you gotta be able to adapt your plans and adapt your approach and your attack based on, how your life is changing at that time. So what is the big project that you guys are working on or that you're looking forward to being able to start? So yeah, I'm really curious. I'd like to know what all it is that you guys are working on. And also, we can have a nice little debate about this in the comments. But do you guys decorate early in November, or do you wait until the day after Thanksgiving? And then I know even some people who don't decorate until like the 1st of December or the week of Christmas. I remember I heard somebody tell me they didn't decorate until the week of Christmas, and I was like, that is just sad. That's so sad. You have no build up, no anticipation, no excitement of seeing your tree every day for 24 days. I'm like, that's just so sad. But we have a tradition of decorating the weekend after Naomi's birthday, and in this case, the weekend after her birthday party, because technically this past weekend would have been the weekend after her birthday, but we've just been doing after her party because we can't have our Christmas decorations up and have a ton of people here because there wouldn't be enough room for everyone. I remember 4 years ago when we had Naomi, we were in the hospital, and it was really hard because we knew she was small. We knew she was early. They told us she wouldn't be able to come home. And so when I got discharged from the hospital on Tuesday, I went to stay with some family that lived close to the hospital. And I was going back and forth all week. People had to drive me because I had a cesarean, so I wasn't able to drive. And Friday rolled around and someone was going to take me home because Kevin was going to be off for the weekend and he was going to bring me back down. We were going to come together to see the baby. So I went home, and I remember getting home. No one was there. Kevin was working, and my baby was at the hospital still, and I was an hour away from the baby. So I was just so sad. I was feeling so sad and so down, and I texted my friends and let them know that I was here and that I was back, and they came over to cheer me up and bring me dinner, and we ended up deciding to set up the Christmas tree and decorating, and it just cheered me up so much. So we decided that was just going to be our thing. It just kind of became our thing, where the weekend after Naomi's birthday, we set up the Christmas tree. And in this case, it's going to be the weekend after the weekend, because it would have been this weekend, but we had a party this weekend. So we decided we'll just wait, because you can't put up all the Christmas decorations and have all those people here. It's not going to work. But anyways, so that's what we decided we were going to be doing from now on. But this is where I'm going to wrap everything up here. I'm just cleaning off my stovetop to wrap up the kitchen clean. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please subscribe and ring that bell. I always forget to ask you guys to do that so you don't miss any of my videos. We're preparing for Vlogmas. December, we're going to have a video every single day. I've done it for 2 years now, so I'm excited and looking forward to doing Vlogmas for the 3rd time and bringing you guys along with me while we prepare for Christmas. I'm excited for Christmas this year, having 3 kids, and the girls are at such a fun age for Christmas where they like to open gifts and they think it's fun and exciting and they like to receive things. So I definitely want to capture all those moments for myself and for you guys to be a part of for Vlogmas. But if you liked today's video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments what you were working on while we were hanging out today. Also, let me know what your big project is that's coming up that you are focused on and that you are preparing to start. And when do you decorate for Christmas? Do you decorate early in November? Do you do it after Thanksgiving? Do you wait till right before Christmas? crazy people. But anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And here, while I'm putting my stovetop back together, I give a little sneak peek of one of my new Christmas items. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all very, very soon.